taking on the #3 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB. Now let's get it going. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Using his legs, it's Frazier. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's a good throw off the play fake. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Completion makes it second down. That's caught. It's Branch. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. To the air, it's Stockton. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack.
It's a big time stop.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board.
Stopping him from scoring 7 to 3 is a blessing.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those backs that can just catch the ball. But once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
54 looking dumb.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. To throw, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down.
Hey, offensive line, it'd be nice if y'all could, you know, damn, block.
Through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Running out of time in the pocket.
This left tackle's going to get bullied, ain't he?
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
He'll field the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. They're going to run it here. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. with the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep for the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
God damn, just block a little bit. Then before you've gotten your ass beat all this game.
Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he released it.
Oh my God, this game is so fucking trash.
I'm going to give the defensive
Oh boy, I hit the button to throw the ball way. I hate people that blitz so much. He does. Blitz so much.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
With a year 1 Georgia team and you blitz them that much, it's crazy. Because 1, they have the defense to be able to cover zone and all that. I know this game sucks when it comes to that. And he is way a good enough player to be blitzing too much like this.
Appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Stockton. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Pisses me off.
Takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. He'll test the right side here.
Like, run through the fucking hole. What are we doing pussyfooting around?
If he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need...
Oh, my God!
Not much on the return, but we'll set up the offense at the 35.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive.
This shit is fucking pathetic, man. Oh, pathetic as can be.
Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Running down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Finally throws it deep to the right. Downfield shot.
How did the DB catch up to that?
Well, that's going to go down.
Like, the DB was 3 yards away
Showed his ability to escape
from my wide receiver, at least a good 2, and he caught up to that somehow.
Just
That
wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Longhorns come up the line to crank the tempo up here. Back to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Texas. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. Breaking free at the 35. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how
dang, he's doing that offensive play too.
The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The sure hands. It's Young. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the pass is incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. And the Bulldogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The senior able to make the stop.
Oh my God, I just got so lucky.
That is going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
I need some luck with how this game has went for me. Getting hit twice before throwing. Somehow, some way, even though I hit it way before I should have even gotten hit.
Out of the 25, no return attempted there.
Both times, see.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Dropping back, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Finds his man. It's Moore. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air.
Boy, what the fuck was that? Like, what the fuck was that? Is this game so fucking dumb?
Football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder with this offensive line and this running back.
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the 1st down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Gonna run it. It's McCray.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 and a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. There's the handoff.
Yeah, I completely missed that.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit.
You gotta think he's going. It's 2 downs because he's not one to just punt it away.
Instead of pulling that and either running
unless there's like a big sack.
Nice throw.
Potential.
Important 3rd down play coming up.
Hush.
Dropping back. It's Stockton. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Like, can you please get the guy over there? That 4th circle right there, in the middle one, or the bottom one should have been right there.
Receivers running gave routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 1st down, it's play action. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense
I really thought he was going to run it there. He might run it here, though.
To continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
What the fuck? Huh.
2nd down now after the sack. Looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Thomas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the
I wasn't allowed to get onto my linebacker. Why was I already on something else?
This call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually.
God, this game is so fucking dumb.
Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely.
Damn it! Fuck! Let me get over there.
This quarterback told us
this game is so fucking dumb. God, I've said this so many times, but I really hope 27 is like 25 and just better.
Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Yeah.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Catch made on the right side. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds. That's a break for the offense. They'll lose yardage, but keep possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense.
Are you fucking kidding me?
How about this defense?
So every hit stick is going to be a fumble?
They do. They're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Bro, that ain't the case when I do a damn hit stick. That is the craziest thing.
Move right down the field for a touchdown. They get him down, but that's
why are we letting him get 8 yards on that? Look. I want to say, before that last play, that was like his 2nd hit. So, 2 hit sticks in a row is a fumble, though.
It's McCray. Great move in the open field. Brought down after 3. That was a solid run.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Manning. The pass rush closing in.
Bro, these offensive tackles need to get rid of their scholarships after this. Hopefully they're seniors.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down.
I'm going to just tell you right now, this is ridiculous how these... I don't care if it's Georgia or Prime Alabama. I don't care who it is. Like, damn.
We're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Can't hold on.
Of course.
Play brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you're talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit.
This is a GG. I'm not playing the rest of this. This is so fucking terrible with the game. It's just very inconsistent with everything. Like, every single detail of this game is ass.